You see, this cutscene here, actually, I think it really exemplifies. In fact, this entire scene, this whole portion of the game exemplifies why I think Alan Wake is not representative of the best things about a video game. It's good. It's wonderful. I think it's all excellently made. It's excellently made as a derivative product of cinema, literature, and television, rather than as an example, a shining example of its own meaning.
I personally feel that it all comes together very well, though.
I don't care what you think.
The mechanics are very cool. Albeit them,
they're just
kind of standard. Yeah,
yeah, they're completely derivative of every other game, and they're not even done that well. There are better games that do them better.
You're right, but those games
can't
don't
even get
have
headshots.
Those games don't have better
the amazing story.
And yes, you can get headshots. They just don't do anything.
They just don't. So there you go.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the.
I did digress a little bit. This part, in particular, specifically, bothers me because it seems to me like it's just scene setting that doesn't actually fit into the video game at all. Otherwise, it's a tutorial level that lets you know there's a crazy Deus Ex Machina, that it's just going to be a white light guiding you through any portion there needs to be a white light guiding you through. And insofar as the game is an excellent story, it's also just an excellent story that's been told a million times better in a million books. And that's another example of how the game is derivative. And I'm not saying it's a bad experience, it's a fun game. The problem for me is there are better ways to do a video game that simply harness the power of the medium better. Of course, the population at large doesn't give a shit about that.
I personally feel that, yes, the light versus dark thing is thousands of years old.
It's a cliche.
Doing it. Yes,
yeah.
Definitely a cliche.
And there's a reason for that.
Absolutely. But the problem is, video games have done this, but I don't think any of them have done it as well.
Right, that's exactly what I mean. Video games have done this, and this probably does it as well as any video game's ever done it, but it's something that's been done a million times before, a million times better. By other things. Specifically literature, and this game just kind of derives itself. In everything it does well, it's merely derivative. And it's excellent in being derivative, but it's a waste of the things that make a video game unique. Specifically, the game mechanics. In exchange for getting an excellent derivative product that I think if you put it in any of the other mediums, just them, maybe it would have been less than the sum of its parts, because even in being derivative, it is derivative of so many different other mediums that you couldn't do simultaneously in each given one. It's unique. That being said, I still don't believe it couldn't have been done better, each individual part, in the specific medium it's derived from. My real complaint is simply that the game mechanics are mundane. I'm not impressed by anything I do. Anytime I'm playing, I'm just waiting for the next cutscene. And they should have just had a little more attention to detail, a little more polish, and maybe been a little more thoughtful about it.